Greetings, namaste, welcome. Today's day 32. I'm so excited to be here, and by now a lot of you should be seeing a little bit of an improvement. I'm here to encourage you to keep going, and by day 45 you should see some results which should keep you going and staying motivated. But before we get started, just a few friendly reminders. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button as it helps us push it out to more folks, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that when day 33 gets released, you're there right with us. With that, let's get started here today. Welcome. Get into a comfortable position. I'm here in my clinic, and you can do this inside, outside. You can use an acupressure mat or a yoga mat, or you can do it on the floor. I'm comfortable on the floor, so do what's most best for you. And also, this today is a light yoga day, so if you want to join along, feel free to do that. But if you're not a yoga person, then choose an acupressure sequence that you can do. And the point is, I want to get the blood flow moving, whether it be through yoga and or acupressure. And if you rather take a good 40-minute walk today, then please do so. The first yoga asana is we do it from a standing position into a chair position. So I want you to grab a pillow and come join me, and here we go. So what we're going to do is feet about shoulder length apart, and then we're going to go ahead and put a pillow in between our legs, and then we're going to shoulder length apart the arms, and then we're going to sit back as if we're sitting in a chair. And then as I'm doing this, I can feel the pull in the pelvic floor, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the blood flow to go to the pelvic floor so that the pelvic floor can be nourished and rejuvenated, and not only rejuvenated and nourished, but also can be toned. And when it's toned, then as time goes on, as you're doing more of these acupressure and asanas, you will be able to have greater control. And when you have greater control, you can enjoy more stamina and satisfaction and so forth. So this is how we are encouraging you to do this through acupressure and or asanas. And we're trying to do our very best to give you a sequence that's comfortable, that flows, and so you can keep into that rhythm. Now, yoga can be very helpful because it focuses the mind to focus the body. And here specifically, we are doing acupressure and asanas that can help tone the pelvic floor. So if you have more tone and control there, the research is so compelling that you can have more satisfying results in the bedroom and so forth. So as we do this, a couple of other things that I've been doing my best to stay with you is to do your best to live a good and clean lifestyle. And the reason why is when we can do this, the body can be more optimized to help be at its very best. If we're getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep, or even 7 to 8 hours of sleep, then we have less cortisol because the body is less stressed. And if we have less cortisol, we have more variable hormone, such as testosterone and estrogen, to help us along the way. So do your very best to drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Do your very best to also practice getting a good night's sleep at the same time so your body can be rejuvenated and there's less stress. Now, the next yoga asana is the yogi squat. So it's a natural way from going from this asana to the next asana. You don't need a pillow for that one. So again, shoulder length apart. And this is my favorite asana. I do it every morning. And then we're going to go into prayer hands. And then we're going to squat. And doing this after the previous asanas is such a brief sequence that can help enable you to be at your very best. This asana I particularly like in the morning, and this helps me to really help myself to not only get in the best fit shape for myself to be at my best during the day. But I find that doing a lot of these asanas in the morning can not only tone the pelvic floor, but also can help me to improve myself with digestion. And so therefore, if I'm doing my best to optimize the body, then I have more available resource for more things such as enjoyment, such as lasting longer in the bedroom. I introduce this concept time and time again because I want you to understand that the body is very dynamic and there is only a certain amount of hormone and resources that you have. And so if you're taxing the body, then you're not going to have available resources for enjoyment such as in the bedroom. That's why when we're eating foods such as greasy foods, or if we're drinking a lot of alcohol and not enough water and not getting enough rest, then we're taxing the body, and the body doesn't have as much available resources such as helping us in the bedroom. And also in doing these asanas, we're also toning the body. And if we're toning the body, then we can have more stamina, which is what we all want after all. So that is also why I ask you in this process to do these sequences 3 times a day. You can pick from any of them, but if you can do the sequences 3 times a day, then you're getting into a really good rhythm for not only having more available resources in the bedroom, but you're having the body to work more optimally in general, which will help you in every aspect of your life. And that's what I really want for all of you. Very good. Then the last sequence is a nice way to rest and is a very nice meditative form. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do an acupressure compiled with an asana. So you're going to go ahead and put your feet firmly planted together. And if you cannot put your feet together, then do what's best for you as close as you can. And then what I want you to do is just rest and relax for a moment and take a breath. And while you're taking a breath, there is one acupressure point that is such a powerful wellness point. A lot of the feedback on the YouTube channel is that people find this point very relaxing. And this is a great wellness point that can help you with so many different things. And that is the one from the midline of the face where the hair meets the forehead all the way down to the chin. This acupressure point is good for so many things. It's good for PE, ED issues. It's good for women that also want to last longer, but it's also a great reproduction point. It's also a great spinal point, and also can help with allergies, sinusitis, constipation, diarrhea, nausea. This is such a beautiful point that you can do in the morning and evening to help ground you, to help you to be your best self. So this 2 combination with the acupressure and the asana is so beautiful and so poetic. And I want you to know to do this together. If there's only one asana and one acupressure point that you can do, then do this combo. It can help you in many aspects of your life, and do it morning, afternoon, and evening. Before we wrap up, just a few friendly reminders. If you go to the description, you'll see an email address or a link, and go ahead and give us your email address, and we're going to send you some course materials, no charge, so that you can have some written notes that you can have always along with this course. And also, I always say this because I've seen so many problems that are greatly helped. Go see your doctors. Prevent little things from becoming big things. I don't want you to replace what you're seeing here by any of the recommendations of your doctor or not seeing your doctor. Go, please, I beg you, to see your physician. Work with him or her. They can do an intake. They can examine you. You can layer in all of my recommendations, but whatever they say takes priority. So with that, if you can, do me this. Practice this combo 2 more times before we meet up tomorrow. If you're not able to do this combo, pick from any one of the other 31 combos or so forth and do one or another before we meet up tomorrow. Keep strong, keep motivated. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.